What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. I'm just coming on for a quick message chat. So, I just want to say that I love the people that follow me and support me, okay? And this is all new. Me having the courage to start my page and channel and all that stuff, and just share my awakening experience, my path to ascension, my path to healing, wholeness, the spiritual journey, right? And so I just want to say that I just recently had a near-death experience, y'all. And when I say near-death, I mean 2 seconds, I would have been done. You wouldn't have been hearing from me right now. I wouldn't have been talking. But for some reason, God wanted me to still be here. I'm here for a purpose still. And that's how I know that me awakening, me coming on this journey was not in vain, right? It wasn't for no reason. I've had many near-death experiences in my life. I feel like I've died 9 times, like a cat, okay, and came back. And so it just goes to show that when God has a purpose for your life, and when you are meant to be of light to others, right? And you come into this world with an assignment, it can't be taken from you. It can't be wavered. Even though, listen, I've gone through so much adversity my whole life. Some purposeful, some because I was, of course, learning like we all have in life, right? And then some not. I fight in the background, right? I fight hard. I fight heavy in the background, meaning in the spirit. Praying, fasting, seeking, listening, tapping into my gifts, right? And in this life, I noticed that I'm probably going to be alone most of the time. Most of the time, I'm going to be alone. And I have been alone. Purposeful, yes, but it just is what it is. And it can be a lonely road, right? However, I have to do what I have to do. I have to do what God says do, right? I have to do it. And so I am picky and choosy. I am a hermit. I am an extrovert. I am an introvert. I am free. I am loving. I am all these things, right? Because God says I am. Not me, because He says it. And so I noticed that, and I'm speaking to you as well, that when you're on your journey, you're going to attract everything. Bad, good, neutral, whatever. That's not for you. That is for you, because these are tests, right? God is always testing us to see if we've grown, if we're still going to do the same things, if we're still going to fall into the same cycles, if we're still going to repeat history over and over again, right? But the graduating test is when you stand up and you say enough is enough, and you fight back and you stand your ground. That is when you know you've passed the ultimate test in this life. That is when you know that you have passed the ultimate test, when you can walk with your head held high, stand your ground, and say enough is enough. So again, whoever resonates with this message, I hope that you can. And listen, sometimes you feel like when you're on this journey, you're in an illusion, right? Like, is this really my life? Is this really happening, right? Because you're so used to being in the just the regular world, right? The 3D world, walking amongst the earth, right? But when you do a sin and your energy begins to be high vibrational, you can feel it. You can breathe it. Like you feel like you're floating on cloud 9 when you're in a high vibration. And hello. Good morning. Good morning. And a lot of times that does not vibrate with everyone else. And when you vibe high, meaning you're eating good, right? You're taking care of your body, you're taking care of your mind, you're taking care of your temple, you are staying quiet, you are staying out the way, you are just living your life. The enemy doesn't like that. The enemy doesn't like that. The enemy does not like that. I'm going to say that again. The adversary is here to steal, kill, and destroy. And that is you.
This is the etiquette. Okay, you do it first. I gotta. You do it first. You do the food. I gotta.
The enemy is here to steal, kill, and destroy you. And that might not look like what you think it's going to be. Listen, your life can be one way one day, and in the blink of an eye, be totally different the next day. And you might say, why? And you might think, but I'm doing the right thing, right? I'm doing what I feel like you are guiding me to do, right? And sometimes you have to question certain things in life, right? But when you question certain things, some people don't want you to question it. Some people just want you to take what's given and keep it stepping. But does God just take what's given and keep it stepping? Absolutely not. God wants the best for you. He wants you to be wholeheartedly loved, enjoy, peace, all the fruits of the Spirit. But the enemy wants you to be bound, down and out, low vibration, confused, picking yourself up off the ground, isolated, an outcast. But God said he came to bring you life and life more abundantly. Do you understand? These are the words of the Father or the Mother, or whoever you look at God as, right? He says, seek me, seek my face, hear my voice, right? And this thing in life is called a faith walk. A testing of your faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So when your faith is tested, you better keep on looking for him. This is to the people, again, that resonate with this message. Literally, y'all, I would not be here right now. And I don't know what stopped it. I don't know how it stopped from that near-death experience. But I'm here and I'm standing. And I thank God for that. As I walk outside nature and I breathe in his air, I breathe in the air of the universe, I breathe in the air of nature, I can say I'm still here. And my testimony will be heard. My life is like I'm a walking testimony. I'm a walking, breathing, surviving testimony from the enemy wanting to take my life since day one. By either silencing me, challenging me, triggering me, taking everything from me, giving it back. It's been a roller coaster, y'all. And I know a lot of times we have to fall, like Job was tested. Job was tested, and he was an honorable man of God, but he was tested. The enemy tested him, and God allowed it. But he said, don't touch him. But he still ended up getting boils and things on his body. You got to go read Job. But when I tell you when you rise, there'll still be tests, but you will be familiar with those tests most of the time at that time. And then you move on. Because earth is a school. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. We're here to prosper. We're here to meet people and enjoy things. And sometimes we're here to be on a lonely road. And that is something I have had to accept. I've had people in my life. I've burned bridges in my past. Because again, you're children. You're young. You are still growing. You don't have the proper guidance a lot of times. And a lot of times you're just here to experience life on your own. But what I do know is that the harder you fall, the harder you stand back up, I guess. And that song is coming by Nipsey Hussle. I've been fighting battles up a steep hill. Man. But I can tell you that I don't look like what I've been through. I can tell you that one. So with that being said, we go through things because we want to be on the right path, right? We think we're going on the right path. And sometimes we block out what the enemy is trying to do or what God is trying to make us see. Because we want something so bad that we just want to be on the right path and on that right, just on the upright. But then you realize you pass that test and the cycle ends, right? So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off here because I can keep talking, but I just want to share this because again, I am sharing my journey. And I don't know what this next season is going to bring in my life, but I know I'm safe right now. I'm in a safe space. And my kids are safe. And I just want to thank God right now. All right, y'all. I know I love the Lord so much because He is the all in all. All right. So I hope y'all have a wonderful one. Peace, y'all. Ashe. Namaste.